that would let you peek into what the last few weeks and months have looked like as we showed up with what we could offer and met God in our miracle. We have a lot of mottos in the Bold area. We call them isms, and one of them is to work hard in silence and let success make the noise. So many of you didn't even know we were becoming a national area. I could have chosen to not show up and finish this calling, but I knew I couldn't not do it. We have another saying in our area: we do it together or we don't do it at all. And honestly, this finish isn't about a title, although I'm incredibly honored to hold the title of National Sales Director. I'm even more honored that I get to do it with these women. It's about a testimony, just like our song says. This journey only brought me to the end of what I could manufacture in my own ability. And that's exactly where I discovered what only God could do. During these last few months, I watched something beautiful happen. I watched these women on this stage, the Bold Area Sales Directors, become a pure picture of what I think of when the Bible talks about the body of Christ. When one woman got tired, someone lifted her arms. When a leader felt discouraged, another reminded her who she was. No one was keeping score. No one asked whose unit someone belonged in. They simply loved as they led. Maybe that was the miracle all along. Not that this one woman became a national sales director, but that hundreds of women, every beauty consultant in our area, whether she sold an eyeshadow or a mascara, got to participate in this community and this vision we call the Bold Area. And honestly, when people asked me, how are you going to do it? I didn't know the answer. But what I did have was complete peace. Peace that we were simply showing up to do what we could do and participating in what only God could do. And at 11:20 on June 30th, after Mallory told me their unit had just crossed premier status, I got up from where I was sitting and walked into the next room, where my mama lay in her hospital bed, my senior sales director. And I whispered, Mama, we're a national area, and you're the mama of a national area. And I know that you heard me. How cool of God to put that together. The collision of such incredible joy and the loss of our mama. It became one of the greatest testimonies of my life. God has taught me that you really can hold extreme joy and extreme sorrow in the very same heart. And because of what we were walking through with Mama, my entire family was at our home for our finish, and we're all in Mary Kay. Be clear, we would not have been finishing the year together. And they also were there for her homegoing a day and a half later. Somewhere along the journey, I realized maybe that's the miracle. Joy, grief, hope, loss, life, heaven, purpose, all colliding in a way that only God could orchestrate. I don't believe it was an accident that the completion of this dream collided with the days my mama stepped into heaven. I believe God was reminding me something that she spent her whole life teaching us. People are always the prize, because titles come and go, cars come and go, jewelry comes and goes, but people are forever. One of the things that's become so clear to me, is that if we had finished even a week earlier or a month earlier, there are women standing on this stage today who wouldn't have been part of the story. And at the time, be clear, I couldn't understand why God wasn't doing it faster. But now I understand, because he wasn't just building a national area. He was building this national area. And every beauty consultant, every sales director, every yes came at exactly the right time. Maybe the reason it didn't happen sooner wasn't because God was delaying the miracle. Maybe he was still gathering the women who wanted to experience it. So today, I want you to hear me. If you're sitting in this room wondering if God could ever use someone like you, or you, or you, someone who feels ordinary, someone who has let your dreams get dusty, or worse yet, talk yourself out of dreaming again. Can I tell you something? It's not too late. So today, whatever dream that God has placed in your heart, show up in faith. Show up when it's hard. Show up when you don't know how. Because we discovered something on this journey. We showed up with what we could offer, and God met us at our miracle. The greatest miracle of this story isn't that I became a national sales director. The greatest miracle is that an extraordinary God chose to work through ordinary women who simply kept saying yes. And if He's still writing my story, I can promise you, He's still writing yours. And girlfriend, your story starts right now.
Thank you, Pam. Let's give her one more round of applause as her family and offspring sales directors lead our stage. Will officially take her oath on the seminar stage from the #1 National Sales Director in this seminar, Independent, Elite, Executive National Sales Director, Lupita Magana. And National Sales Directors Emeriti in the audience, please stand and join our new National Sales Director in reciting her oath.
Welcome, congratulations for this amazing accomplishment. I'm so happy for you. We love you.
Oh, thank you.
So, repeat after me, okay? I solemnly pledge to uphold and principles.
I solemnly pledge to uphold the principles,
golden rules, values, and go-give traditions.
Golden rule values and go-give traditions.
Established by Mary Kay Ash.
Established by Mary Kay Ash.
I dedicate myself to Mary Kay's mission of enriching women's lives.
I dedicate myself to Mary Kay's mission of enriching women's lives.
I will encourage and support the growth of those lives that I touch.
I will encourage and support the growth of all whose lives I touch.
I will lead by example.
I will lead by example.
Building my business with a high ethic and integrity.
Building my business with the highest ethics and integrity.
And I will honor and cherish Mary Kay's dreams.
And I will honor and cherish Mary Kay's dreams.
This I pledge as a Mary Kay Independent